Coba kita selesain misinya. Aitor. Dia di atas. Kacau bro. Sini. Learn more about Aitor's condition. Cari tahu ini ya tentang kondisinya si Aitor.
Him? I don't think so.
He's been meeting with that Pilgrim a lot lately.
Let's go.
No, Stephen. Some filthy herb grubber will decide my husband's fate. Is that why you got a medical degree? To go running to quacks for magic cures?
Istrinya.
Listen, we don't have medicine. Herbs are our only chance.
My husband has fought for you for years. You must get medicine for him, not some herbs that might poison him.
I'll do.
Time to go, kids.
How is he?
Aitor is strong, but he needs medicine, and that, unfortunately, we don't have. We did the best we could with what we have. After the chemical attack, some plants gained healing properties. They work like an antibiotic. But still, people here have strong opinions about healers, but you can hardly blame them. The folk healers give sound advice, but it can prove difficult to follow correctly. Misremember something, gather the wrong herb, or use the wrong dosage. And instead of medicine, you administer poison. Which has happened plenty.
Okay, what's the deal with the herb?
Because if somebody messes up one of the steps of the recipe, it could kill him.
Exactly. But it's enough to listen carefully to the healer's instructions and follow them. The herbalist I know, she's talented. She's Aitor's only hope.
And what's his wife's problem?
Superstitions die hard. Margaret has helped many people everywhere. Some just don't want to admit it.
I can help.
Think I can help?
You'd be doing us a big favor. What happened in Old Villador is terrible. We've lost so many people. As far as I know, Aitor is our only witness.
So if he dies, we don't find out what happened there.
Exactly.
Where can I find this healer?
On COVID Island. Don't worry. You can trust Margaret.
Culver Island. Yang mana itu baru aja kita kunjungin sebelumnya. So, kalau Aitor nggak selamat, satu-satunya saksi mata hilang gitu ya. Tapi kalau kita selamatin dia, mungkin hubungan kita bisa baik ya. Dia akan maafin gue kali. Oke, mari kita pergi cari obat untuk dia. Bazar ya. Ini barak. Nggak ada jual senjata ya di sini. Nggak ada guys. Jadi ini kapal ya. Ini kontainer dijadiin rumah. Kita keluar.
Enjoy his caviar, then take.
Permisi. Sampai ini gua sok aja. Sok Parker. Nggak mungkin nyampe ya. Nggak bisa. Oh shoot. Di sana guys. Sini di sini. Ini tuh hujan ya guys, jadi makanya layar gua kayak kabur-kabur nih kena air hujan.
It's an emergency. Somebody there?
Who's there?
I have a man in dire need of a healer.
Shh. She's asleep.
Will she be awake soon? It's an emergency.
Margaret needs to rest. She's running herself into the ground because of those damned renegades.
Okay, I understand. But this really is an emergency. Please wake her up. A man's life is in danger.
It better be. If I find out he just has a hangover, I'll wake her up. But you'll still have to wait. Haven't seen you before. How'd you know where to find us?
From the Peacekeepers.
Then you've come to the wrong healer. Get out. Haven't you all made her suffer enough?
Do we have a visitor, Gerard?
Oh, you're lying.
It's a peacekeeper.
What does it matter?
Well, what does it matter? Is a Peacekeeper's life of less value?
Listen, you arrogant little shit. Your people call healers like Margaret witches. People fear healers when they could be helping people. Then one wrong move and you peacekeepers are quick to hang them. So you ask if a peacekeeper's life is worth less? It is to me. Worth less, far as I'm concerned.
I'm not a peacekeeper.
Well, I'm not a Peacekeeper. I'm only trying to help one.
All the same to me.
Let him in, Gerard.
Oke, sebentar guys. Tuh layar gua masih kabur nih.
I'm just a messenger. A doctor sent me. His name's Steven.
Doctors shun folk healers these days. Using a folk remedy would harm his reputation.
It already has. He sent me to you against the wishes of the man's family.
And who is the dying man?
His name's Aitor. He's a high-ranking officer.
Margaret, don't. If something goes wrong, you'll be blamed again.
But if this goes well, perhaps it's a chance to help more people.
Blamed again?
Blamed again? What do you mean?
The last peacekeeper to ask me for help blamed me for his own incompetence, gave his wounded soldiers the wrong herb, despite my clear instructions. And several died, blamed it all on me. I'm only still alive because Jack Matt deigned to be merciful. Decided it was a tragic accident. He spared my life, but took my eyes.
Matt? Does it mean you'll help me?
Does this mean you'll help me?
I'm out of the herbs you need, but I can tell you where to find them. You'll be looking for a flower called the recluse. It thrives in soil soaked in toxic sludge. You will be able to pick it up safely only at night, when its petals glow. But it's not enough to simply pick it willy-nilly. Only the small petals have the healing qualities. Beware of the big ones. They contain deadly poison. Can you remember that?
Small petals heal, big ones poison. I'll remember.
We'll regret this. I assure you.
Oke. Jadi dia tuh disalahin ya. Dia beberapa sebelumnya tuh dia tolongin salah satu tentara gitu, komandan, letnan. Dia udah kasihin instruksi resep segala macam, tapi ternyata instruksinya itu salah digunakan, salah dilakukan ya, dan ternyata pasukannya itu pada mati, kemudian dia disalahkan. Tapi si Jack Matt, itu nggak bunuh nih perempuan, hanya saja mantannya itu dicungkil guys, dikeluarin. Nah, dia kasih kita resep bunga atau tanaman lah.
I need your help.
Sure you do. What's up?
I'm looking for an herb. It's called the recluse.
Oh, yeah. I'm familiar with it. I think those funny flowers grow by the canal, north of All Saints Bridge. That's where I'd look.
It's a lead.
And actually, I'd wait until night.
Oh, thanks.
Ciao.
Oke guys, kita tunggu sampai malam ya. Jadi ini tanaman hanya bisa kita petik di malam hari, tunggu sampai dia bercahaya. Dan nggak boleh ambil yang gede, karena yang gede itu katanya beracun guys. Lokasinya tadi kita sempat dikasih tahu oleh lawan, cuma yang jelas kalau dari ibu-ibu yang tadi dia bilang tanaman ini tuh tumbuh di tempat yang beracun lah. Tapi sebelum pergi gue mau crafting ini dulu guys, molotov. In case gue diserang rame-rame nih, gue bisa lempar ini sama ini. Oke. Mari kita pergi guys. Aduh, ada hauler di sana lagi. Di mana-mana ada hauler ya. Ya udahlah. Gua lari sekencang-kencangnya sebelah sana. Atau gue bunuh aja haulernya. Semoga dia nggak balik. It's not working. Shit. Holy. Oh, anggil aja semua. What? Help. Gimana tanamannya? Mana sih? Kelewatan. Oh, di tempat ramai ini. Oke, fine. Come. Sini kalian semua. Bakar. Mana molotovnya? Oh, nggak ada. Damn it. Ya, dia di belakang gua. I know. Mancing mereka ke sana itu tuh. Ke arah bunyi. Sini. Tap dong mereka ke gua. Lu rese. Nah, dia panggil teman. Bodo amat lah. Oh, ini tanamannya. Gara-gara lu. Oke, ini tanamannya guys. Aduh. Ntar kita cari lokasinya dulu. Siapa? Waduh, serang dari belakang ya? Mati kalian, pergi. Mati. Mati lo. Pergi, please, jangan ganggu gua. Are you for real? Cepet. Darah. Satu lagi. Oh ini. Dan. Bye. Decide. Sebentar, gue bingung deh. Mana itu jembatan? Quest gue di mana kok hilang? Di sana guys. Berhenti kejar gue. Jauh. Saya mau terbang aja. Saya bosan sama kalian. Berhenti kejar gue. Terbang. Itu ada UV di sana. Kita lari ke UV. Nah persoalannya, item yang gue dapat itu bener apa enggak? Maksudnya bunganya bunga kecil, bunga gede. Mana sih dia? Gak ada ya? Gak tahu deh. Decide which medicine to use to treat Aitor. Coba aja dulu ya. Kalau gue kasih salah, dia mati lagi. Soalnya nggak bisa ngebedain mana yang besar, mana yang kecil. Tapi gue jadi takut deh. Yang gue ambil tadi kecil apa besar ya? Coba dulu deh.
I know you don't like it, but I got a favor to ask.
Greatest enemy. You still have on me back Monday bombing.
I'm innocent. Trolling the area. You're not the first to claim that. Giving feels around. Can't die in here. You don't shut your mouth. I'll pound and shut it down.
Bedanya. Dok.
How's the patient?
He's starting to wake up. Thank you for your help. You can go.
Wait, what's going on here? You went to the witch, didn't you? To this Margaret.
Kita jujur apa kasih tahu? Jujur aja lah.
She gave me herbs that might help him. She's not a witch.
There's no such thing as witches. That's superstition.
Superstition? Witchcraft is a crime!
Please, just calm down.
What's happening?
We're losing him. Aiden, give me those herbs.
I forbid it! Keep that witch's poison away from
I
him!
can give him an injection to stabilize him, but it won't last long.
Did you tell her who the medicine was for? She killed his men! She should have hanged for that, but Jack Mack had Aitor burn her eyes out instead!
What?
Did you tell her? She'll have given you poison, I guarantee it!
Aiden, give me the herbs, damn it.
Kita kasih yang kecil ya. I refuse to give. Kita kasih yang kecil, yang gede soalnya racun. Come on. Oh, nice. It works.
How is he?
It appears the medicine is as effective as I'd hoped. He needs his rest. We should all leave him be.
I won't be far.
It looks like you had Margaret pegged. She didn't want to poison him after all.
Yes, seems that way.
And what'll happen to him now?
If all goes well, he should start to wake up soon. And then we'll find out who did this to him. All thanks to you.
I thought our chances against renegades were pretty good. But now, I'm not so sure.
Ke side questnya si Aitor udah selesai guys. So sekarang yang akan kita lakukan, kita ngobrol sama si Jack Matt. Lanjutin quest utama ya.
Aiden,
Matt? What's up?
I wanted to officially thank you. Aitor's back on his feet. If it wasn't for you, he'd still be in a coma. Or worse.
Glad he's better.
Me too. Only he knows what happened in old Villador. And soon, thanks to you, I'll know as well. Over and out.
Kita nggak bisa kasih tahu aja yang sebenarnya sebelum Aitor yang kasih tahu ya. Coba.
Aiden, don't just stand there. Come here. Know what this is? These brass knuckles belonged first to Commander Lucas. Then, they passed on to Aitor. What happened in old Villador, it can't happen again. We have to save the city, Aiden. From the plague, from the butcher and his men. Whatever they're planning.
Okay. But over the radio, you said you have information for me.
Yes, but before we get down to that, tell me, Aiden, what do you need this database for? What does it contain?
Kita kasih tau dia aja kalau misalnya kita cari saudara perempuannya kita. Dia tanya kenapa gue pengen banget cari database ini. Emang di dalam database ini tuh ada apa? Gue jujur aja ya.
I'm looking for my sister.
What happened to her?
A long time ago, Waltz hurt her. He took her from me. And I want him to tell me where she is. If she's still alive somewhere. That's why I was looking for the GRE command center. To access Waltz's database on its servers.
So we have a common enemy.
Meaning?
Waltz. That's the butcher's right-hand man. He pumps his men full of inhibitors. We can get them both. I brought you here because I know that a few GRE scientists are hiding out in the city. We picked up the trail of one of them right before the renegade attack.
Sounds promising.
When I find a scientist, we'll see what they know. If they are of no use, we'll find another and another until you get the answers you're looking for.
Oh, dia mau bantuin gue, nice. Dia akan bantu ya sampai kita ketemu informasi yang kita butuhkan. So, kenapa saintisnya si GRE ini mereka GRE ini sembunyi?
GRE in hiding.
They're afraid of the wrath of the people. People angry because the GRE spread the infection.
So it's true. The GRE brought in the virus.
Who else? They say they performed experiments in their bases. They brought in containers from Haran at night, in secret from the government. And then everything collapsed. In revenge, people captured the scientists and hanged them from lampposts.
And killed the only people who had a chance of finding a cure.
There is no cure and there never will be, Aiden. That's GRE propaganda.
Oh, okay.
Fine. What do you want in return?
What do you think I want? Maybe the same thing both of us want? The city has electricity again. The renegades are on the attack. For the first time since the war ended, they attacked our outposts in the city center. But new possibilities have opened up for us as well. Thanks to the electricity, we can fire up the biggest antenna in the center, on the VNC tower spire.
What, you want to defeat the Butcher using radio?
In a way. The signal will let me reach a larger number of people. Communication between settlements will be improved. We'll enlist more recruits and defend the city. And then it will be easier to find the surviving GRE doctors you need.
How can I be certain you'll help me?
I'll do my part. But what guarantee do I have that you'll help me after?
You don't trust me, Aiden?
I haven't been here that long, but I can already tell that kept promises are rare in this city.
If we don't find any of the GRE scientists, I promise I'll get walls for you. You're working with Loan, which makes me think you're looking for him too.
Oke, kita bilang kita akan bantu dia.
I'm in.
Good. The Butcher attacked for a reason. I want to make sure this city is safe, no matter what.
You all right, sir?
Maya will share our plan with you. Go see her as soon as you can. Oh, and Aiden. You don't have to call me sir. To friends, I'm Jack.
Okay. Jack.
Oke, si Jack ini kayaknya batuk-batuk mulu guys. Gue curiga dia sakit nih. So, sekarang gue disuruh ngobrol sama Mayor. Gue gak bisa lompat. Itu mana dia?
Good day, citizen.
Di bawah ya. Kita mau bantu mereka cari listrik gitu, biar radio di sini bisa aktif, terus kita bisa menjangkau lebih banyak orang.
Do you want something from me?
Matt told me to see you.
Yes, he wanted me to give you this. A little reward for helping us peacekeepers. A UV flashlight. Could come in handy.
Thanks. He said something about a plan?
The VNC tower. Now that the lights are on, we can use the TV antenna to broadcast our call for mobilization. But first, we need to get to the top. And that's a long road. What do you want to know?
Tell me more about this radio station on the tower.
It's the tallest building in Villador. It was once a symbol of the city's greatness. Now, a symbol of its fall.
Why do you say that?
That antenna could bring the city together once more. But anyone who goes up there trying to fire it up, guess what happens?
Nothing good, I bet.
Damn right. The city's potential shining beacon is a death trap. We're hoping it'll be different this time. We're gonna light it up with UV lamps.
What makes it so dangerous?
A volatile nest inside, so we think. It's the biggest dark zone around. Once, night runners tried to take it over. They wanted to use the antenna to connect all the separate groups of survivors, give the people some hope. But they never even got close to the antenna. And in the end, the night runners were wiped out.
Oh, itu timnya si Frank yang coba untuk aktifkan tower ini. Jadi dengan tower ini aktif, mereka tuh bisa menjangkau lebih banyak survivors guys ya. Terhubung lah, intinya komunikasi. VNC Tower ini katanya kota terbesar, bangunan tertinggi, kemudian juga awalnya itu ada simbol kayak kesuksesan, kejayaan manusia, terus sekarang berubah menjadi simbol kegagalan gitu ya. Dan di dalam sana tuh bisa dibilang jadi dark zone paling besar yang pernah ada ya. Dark zone itu tuh tempat ini guys, kayak tempat bisa dibilang kayak sarang ya. Kalau malam zombie-zombie itu pada masuk ke dalam sana. Dan Night Runners katanya pernah coba untuk ke sana ya, nyalain antenanya gitu. Tapi mereka mereka malah dibunuh semua. Which is gue curiga kayaknya Night Runners yang dia ngomongin ini adalah timnya si Frank yang pernah kita sempat dengar di bazar ya, kalau nggak salah. Pas di billboard itu kita melihat ada bapak-bapak datang terus ceritain tentang Night Runners.
Wait, wiped out? You mean
Ini kita
every
tanyain.
last Night Runner?
That's the problem. Frank had it all carefully planned. But for his plan to have worked, he'd need everyone. All hands on deck.
And that didn't happen?
Not everyone believed in the plan. So there was a rift. Frank thought they'd come around in time, but not everyone came around after all. The plan went to shit. It was horrifying. Those who heard the Night Runner's screams on the radio that night still have nightmares about it.
What happened to the group that refused to join the mission?
Split up, drifted apart. Whoever led the descent was branded a traitor. And the Night Runners faded into a shameful memory after that. We shouldn't waste time on the past. We need our heads in the game, here and now.
Oke, jadi ternyata nggak semua Night Runners kompak ya. Ada yang datang, ada yang nggak datang. Dan rencananya itu jadi kacau. Mereka yang nggak datang itu dicap sebagai pengkhianat. Dan ternyata pada saat si Night Runners ini dieksekusi sama zombie-zombie di VNC Tower atau Dark Zone, itu suara teriakannya mereka tuh terdengar lewat radio guys. Dan itu sepertinya jadi mimpi buruk atau traumatik ya buat civilian.
Okay, let's get going. Are the lights in place?
They would be, if Juan from Supplies would just do his job for once.
I take it that he didn't.
He's been playing hide and seek the last few days, and he's late. Getting on my nerves. So look in on Juan first. See what his deal is. And when you do find him, kick him in the ass. Tell him it's from me. You can go now.
Oke, sekarang kita disuruh untuk kumpulkan informasi tentang perintah UV lamp. Ini kan udah gue craft. Oh enggak ding. Sekarang center gue tuh bisa keluarin UV ya. Tapi ada barnya. Bisa habis. So, turun. Yeah, get info about ordered UV lamp. Dari One.
Looking for Juan Raynor.
You don't appear to be on his schedule.
It's urgent. The commander sent me.
So Monsieur Jacques sends you?
Jacques?
Jacques Mat. Monsieur Reina is not here. I can take a message.
No, I need to talk to him in person. Where is he?
Unfortunately, I can't help. Monsieur Reina's whereabouts are no one's business. Wait if he must. Anything else?
Logatnya kayak logat orang Prancis ya. What's Juan do for fun?
Oh, wait, but you're no fun. What about your boss? What's he do for fun?
Monsieur Reina is well known as a connoisseur of the finer things in life. Food, drink, and pretty much anything that walks on two legs.
Is he near any of these so-called finer things right now? Maybe I can drop in on him there.
Nice try, but no. I won't say.
Okay.
Matt's not gonna be happy.
Dia gak mau kasih tahu.
Juan is not particularly concerned with the little major's feelings. Do come again.
Katanya gue gak punya schedule, gak punya jadwal sama Juan, dan dia gak mau kasih tahu Juan lagi ada di mana.
Aiden, getting settled in the city?
Working on it. Meyer and Jack sent me to Supply. Interesting bunch. Not like any of the other PKs I've met.
That might be because they're not PKs, Eagle Eye. Business is their true faith.
I see. Anyway, I can't track down their boss.
Juan? He likes to make himself scarce. Probably lurking around the fisheye.
The canteen?
The slick bastard's even got his own table there. Bribes the cook to bring him off-menu goods. He lives like the fall never took place.
I'll look for him there.
Good luck finding him. And good luck if you do find him.
Oke, katanya dia ada di kantin. Yang mana? Berarti kita harus pergi dari sini ya. Kantin itu tuh tempat kita fish eye tadi. Tempat kita pertama kali datang. Kita sana ya. Di kantin. Ini dia.
Juan Rainer?
You lost, man? We didn't call for a waiter.
I've got orders to find you from Meyer and the commander. And my name's...
I know who you are, Aiden. After that bang-up with the renegades, half the canteen wants to name their most precious offspring after you. Including Vinny here. But you interrupted our meal. State your purpose in one sentence, then please, make yourself scarce.
Oh, you know perfectly well why I'm here. The UV lamps. Meyer says you owe the peacekeepers a delivery.
And you think your barking will make an impression on me? The lummox-in-chief Jack thinks he can send his terrier, and everyone will wet themselves in terror. But what can I expect? He can't tell the difference between champagne in a crystal chalice or water from a dog's bowl. He hasn't an ounce of refinement. Isn't that right, Vinny?
I don't know.
Don't be afraid. It's not like Jack is gonna march in and have you hanged. At least not now. Vinny. When will you grow a spine? You want my attention, Aiden? Show me you deserve it. What can you offer me?
Oh, convince Joan it's worth his while to trust me. Kita ancam dia aja gimana? Ancam aja deh.
How about a court-martial? Matt can do that, right?
A court-martial? You have no idea who you're talking to, do you? Who would hash out the contracts with the suppliers? Who would feed the army, provide it with weapons and clothing? A week without me, and the peacekeepers will be left with nothing. Supply is everything. Try again, man. And don't improv this time.
All right, listen. I'm just trying to help. I need those lamps.
So the groveling and begging begins. My favorite part. You really need him? Or Jack? What'd he promise you?
Look, you were supposed to deliver, and I was asked to make sure you do.
And how do you expect to do that? Maybe bat your pretty eyelashes at me? I'm not saying you're not my type, because you are. But I need a reason to break Vinny's heart for someone else.
Okay.
So you have to try harder.
Huh. Okay.
You've used up all your time. Didn't pique my interest.
But what is it you want, Juan?
Like they used to say, if you gotta ask the price, you can't afford it. Returning to more pressing matters.
And
What should we
Fail.
try?
did you make headway with the Papa's ass?
Never met a guy quite like him before.
I told you.
You don't have a
Come see me back at my place. We'll talk.
Gua harus ngobrol sekarang sama lawan. Itu gagal ya, ngeselin si Juan. Ini apa nih?
Let me guess. He scarfed down 5 courses and had a hot young woman at his side.
A young man, but the rest is accurate.
He's a piece of work, all right.
Well, I need him to get back to work. Jack needs UV lamps, and Juan's dragging his feet.
That'll be tough. Juan barely listens to Jack, so he'll be an even tougher audience for you. He has his own men and power base, and he loves rubbing Jack's nose in that.
And what can I do about that?
Same as everyone else. Bribe him. He likes fine art, antiques, expensive shit from before the fall. When he sees something that used to be valuable, he can't stop himself. 0 self-control.
All right, where can I find something like that?
I heard of an old Polish guy who lived in a penthouse by Liberation Passage. They say he was an art collector. You can try his place. You can only get there via paraglider. That's why there's a chance something's left. I'll be on the radio and guide you to him.
What about you, huh? Going on a hunt?
No, a party. It's Danier's birthday, but you never know when a guest list will overlap with a hit list. Why don't you come and have a drink with us when you're done with one?
I don't think Danier likes me.
He doesn't like anybody. We'll be in touch.
Oke, jadi kita mau swap si Juan dengan kasih dia barang berharga. Cuma barang berharganya kita akan ambil dari penthouse ya. Di gedungnya tinggi lah, pokoknya hanya bisa terjangkau kalau kita pakai paragliding. So guys, sebelum gue lanjutkan, gue akan pause dulu di sini videonya. Kita ketemu lagi di part berikutnya. Thanks guys for watching and goodbye.